motherfucker popping up back and talking about the video. I know you love me for the gobble, gobble, gobble. Don't trust. Nick is fab. But no, I think that this is gonna be some real. It's gonna be some real eye-opening shit stuff. They said, Shay, can you discuss the stigma surrounding straight men being friends with gay men and how people often assume a straight man is gay simply because of his association with a gay friend? I read that comment. I just felt like, can I be? You know where that's gonna go.
Mister, should I call you Mister? Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
You know why. Then again, I thought to myself, Jay, they not you. Your infinite mind of wisdom, young kid. By the end of this video, hopefully, you won't ever care to ask this question or even have it be a valuable topic in your valuable life. I have already deemed it low vibrational, but we're going to help you. We're going to raise your ante. Okay, now, it says, can you discuss the stigma surrounding straight men being friends with gay men? Now look,
you're a straight man, you don't need to have gay friends, you don't need to be too friendly with them, be too close, because it can give off one thing and then you're not going to be respected. It's going on, gay man, it's going to make you look bad.
I want to give you a new idea. This whole idea of even straight and gay and bi and pan and trans and blue and red and apples and oranges, everything that you fucking understand. It's because the society told you, damn it. Maybe what I'm about to say is going to help take out their debt, because, I care about your question. Clearly it bothers you. You might be a young gay boy, really wants to be friends with this straight boy or whatever. He's just not, being forward as you are in the friendship, or it's secret, or it comes with stipulations. It's not even that y'all deal or doing anything. It's just like you genuinely don't know why such a hoopla, around even not just gay, like a trans girl being your homegirl, or too close for comfort. Everybody start turning at you. Okay, look. Let me help you. I look at life through 3 lenses. Barely use one. The one that I barely use is the one that I see 99% of humans on earth today only use throughout their whole life.
What are you talking about, Shay?
Get back, relax, get your snacks, girl. I'm finna get to you. What's the biggest thing going with black men today? Because I'm not gonna say that the gays and other races don't catch hell too. Trust me, they do. It's a real damned thing up in this community here, and I don't mind speaking up. They're gonna think I'm a freak. No, they only gonna talk about me being some freak, nasty, freak, salacious. They ain't gonna talk about educator, Shay. Look, listen, you here. This for you, probably. You ain't even gotta be gay to get something from this video. Look, all of the problems with a man being with a man, girl being with a girl in instances, or any instance where that is seen as a cardinal issue.
A big now.
Some people, know how to coexist a little better than others, but I'm talking about those super. Everybody know them super homophobes. You probably got some relatives it's not going in this family, it's not going in this friendship, it's not going in this relationship. My man can't, my son can't, my daughter. The 3 lenses. You got your societal, which is the one I think is not important as the other 2, but it is being used differently. I used this in the beginning. This is the lens. I try to help y'all understand my mind, because when I read stuff, everything I'm about to say, it instantly comes to me in 1 second, but then I have to spend a video kind of explaining how all of that came to me in 1 second. This is a lens. We're going to act like this is societal lens. Think of these lenses as different color shades. Let's say the societal lens is like trying to look through a magnifying glass or a clear little telescope or whatever. The other lens is blue and the other lens is purple. Clear, blue, and purple. What is a society? To me, society is how people are supposed to act within a population. Describes the society. The rules. There's rules in a society that save you from barbarians or whatever. Reality, I truthfully believe that a society was supposed to be a group of different individuals who can coexist peacefully. Not all have to coexist the same way. I'm gonna get to your comment. Societal lens. No, you have to exist a certain way. Girl, boy, this, like that. There's no if and the other. You're going to exist this kind of way here. Around here. Around these parts. We don't do that. We don't do that. Based off of rules and structures that literally change with the wind over time. You can tell a societal lens person because they can't be changed. Their views are going to align with mostly millions in a certain topic because it's just 1 or 2, 3 ways they're going to ever be able to process life on Earth. People think life on Earth is just baby born, grow up, live, emotions, and then die. No, life is so much. But societal lens people can't look at life through a societal lens because It's meant to always have you in a loop-de-loop, confusing, hypocritical it's a confusing pearl. What was cool and normal in the past ain't cool and normal now. What's cool and normal now ain't gonna be cool and normal in a couple more years. Societal lenses are meant to give folks headache. I think they're supposed to be observed, but people live in them. Think of putting on the societal lens as if you ever put on somebody who wore medicated glasses, and it had the medicine in the lens, or your grandma glasses or something. You ever put them on with your good eyes, girl, playing around, and you put on some real glasses, and your eyes gonna, your head start hurting. Like, ooh, that's what I feel like looking through a societal lens is like for a lot of people. They just force themselves to adjust, to learn, to live, and it just always stuck in that. You know, what a painful way to have to just look at life. No ability to see anything for itself. If it don't match with 1, 2, or 3, it's out of there. Aligned to this, it's almost like living on a script. You can't be yourself. There's not too much individuality. Girl, you're gonna have to fit in this society, to be respected in this society, caring about that kind of stuff. And it changes, mind you, country to country, because what defines a society differs from where you are in the world. So it's literally never even one standard for the whole damn globe through the societal lens. But no, people put on their certain ones and see when I'm talking about these lenses, it's not actual shades that go over your eyes, it's actually over your brain. Because these lenses I'm talking about, everything starts young. Those people that will have an issue with, you know, any LGBT being in the family or in the friend group or near, just anyone that would have a, you know, uncomfortability with it and actually stand on their reasons behind, and that's the clearest sign of that lens. You're not supposed to see, you know, life in just a few different ways, and then anyone who doesn't fit in that is just complete cast out, disrespect, okay to treat differently. I don't believe that for any group of people. But that brings me to my second lens. I view life through the humanity lens. I observe the societal lens. You can't say that you've never had a societal lens on something, because we're all victims of our damn parents. All of us, even your parents, victim of their damn parents. You get too mad at them. We all damn victims. Grow up long enough and you'll realize whichever way you're being conditioned. There's only 2 types of families you're going to be born in. A rich one where now you got to keep money coming in, or a poor one and now it's time for you to be the best to get rich. You get to a point where you see that you may be being conditioned to think in a certain way that closes off other factors or completely eradicates the notion of a coexistence with a different type of person or thought or way of life. You grow up, and beauty of life is finally being able to see life through humanity. Because if you was looking through a humanity lens before you commented that, you wouldn't have commented that. Lenses are not just for the ignorant. It actually affects the pure in heart, the good people. Because you're constantly playing over in your head how society will treat this and this and this, how it will treat you, even if you're not mean-spirited or mean-hearted. Societal lenses hurt everybody. After a while, you're not supposed to wear them long. The lens of humanity is just what it's called, seeing people as humans. Seeing a societal lens, you're seeing people for who fits in society and who doesn't. That's literally the game. You fit in, what's considered fit again? What's considered right? What's considered wrong? That debacle, them folks been fighting for that forever, and will continue fighting for it. Pick up a point and you go anywhere on the globe, you're going to be in a certain society depending on where you land, or a certain country, because all the land is like owned by somebody. But the society will differ, the language will differ. You know what a human looks like, and a human to human connection is really what more people need to appreciate, because they're out there looking through a humanity lens. To me, it's appreciating the differences about things. That is the beauty of things, because something is so different from me, because something may think different than me, because something may look differently, because something may wake up in the morning and go through his day completely, totally foreign to what I may do. You're still a human. I appreciate it about you because you woke up and you plan on going to sleep just like me. No matter what we do in between that time, it ain't too much of a difference. We're all still human. You cut all us, gonna bleed some red blood. You bleed something else, now go to a doctor. Go to a doctor. Lens of humanity is it's impossible to hate, because appreciate it. The only thing that would make somebody hate something is a difference about something. A difference of opinion has led to hate, wars, death, and many bad things. But when you take the hate of a difference and replace it with the appreciation of a difference, then life becomes more beautiful. You wonder why some people can smile through certain things? That girl probably got a humanity lens on. I'm not judging nobody. You clog up so much of your mind worrying about, am I even, who gives it? We're all different. You know, the one thing that blows my mind sometimes, you know, they say snowflakes. There's no identical snowflakes. All the millions of snowflakes that fall in the sky wherever it's snow, you will never find an identical snowflake. 2 people that are exactly identical, even identical twins. Every human born on earth is a different thing. Although we're all humans, you got to get what that means. If you can't replicate snowflakes, it's the same thing thing with people. Every single human that is born is different. So if someone has ever felt a little different in their thought or their natural thought or how they want to express themselves or be themselves or who they wanted to be friend or who they wanted to date or who they wanted to hang out with or who they wanted to marry or how they wanted to dress or how they wanted to identify what they wanted to stand for in life, because you shouldn't need to define yourself by who you sleep with forever. Define yourself by what you stand for. Stand for just good decency. It's hard to just hate on anybody. It's easy to be cool. You have a straight man that looks through life as a human through a humanity lens and a gay person that looks through life as a humanity lens. Then both of y'all having that lens can identify when somebody else is wearing a societal one only. Remember, it's placed in the brain, so a lot of folks would never even know it's there. It's just they almost become predictable. You can kind of just guess. You know how some folks, their attitudes are so and so and so a certain way. You can almost answer for them. I like to think of a clear difference in a societal lens and a humanity. Y'all know that lady that talks so softly? I think her name is Tabitha, the cooking lady, the soft auntie. I feel like she looks through life through a humanity lens. You can feel the warmth in people who, this person doesn't look like they would hate anybody, could sit and have a conversation with any person without judging them or caring who sees them talking, that kind of energy.
It's been on my hips since I came. Blackie, did you miss the mommy? Huh? Yes, I did miss the mommy. Look, he don't want me to put him down. Somebody spoils them.
Then you got that other big lady in the living room on TikTok that's always screaming. And
so y'all can go in there and search until y'all find my golf.
Period. Period.
To hair air dry, because y'all won't be touching my stuff.
Yelling. I think that's a clear sign of a societal lens. That lady is gonna have about 1 or 2, 3, 4 ways she gonna feel about something, and that's it. That's like stubbornness behind it, but sometimes it's not always meant, because you have relatives like that. I'm trying my best to help y'all understand. Sometimes with those societal lenses, it's not that people innately just live to hate. No. Remember when I said we all victims of our parents? Sometimes just how you're conditioned to believe because you was raised by somebody else who only had a societal lens. Take away the fact that we were all born into life. Life is different. This is a diverse planet. Things are just not going to always be the way it's to try to control the outcome of every single human and the way they act a certain kind of way. I think that's evil and cruel. They're hard to train for. It's a lot of folks out here that don't think twice about going to rob banks. There's some folks that do. That's the difference. Somebody with a bad societal lens that raised a lot of these thousands of babies got them crash out. But some of us was raised with a little bit of humanity here and there. It's a mix. Life is about balance, and you got to get it right. It's easy to be a decent person. So back to me saying, when a straight man with a humanity that sees life through a humanity lens and a gay person do, it don't matter who. It shouldn't matter. If you have a genuine straight man who looks at life like that, that's a decent human. It's not hard to see decency in people and not have all that extra. Yeah, you got to understand why all of that exists. I'm not going to go into that rant of historically why the gay is seen wrong. We've heard that speech. Let's change the story. Let's change the narrative. Anybody, not even just straight gay, anybody that would give stipulations to knowing you because you look different and how you would express yourself, or anyone that would have an issue with you being friends with people because they look different, but they ain't even hurting nobody, doing no wrong, doing nobody bad. That's a societal lens type of person. You got to feel bad for that headache. They finna live with a headache for everything finna annoy them. You don't have stipulations over all types of little stuff. All men should, all women need. You're gonna be arguing and crying over the men should never. If someone is completely different from something that you completely understand, you ought not look at it and say wow, the beauty of life. The third lens is the spiritual lens, but girl, because I sure be needing to switch to that spiritual lens to remind me, Lord, you keep me right, keep me sane, help me deal with these folks. But I do think it's my spiritual lens that gives me the clarity to be able to deal with societal lens people who stuck in that. You are a spiritual person, or you believe in a higher power, or however, or whatever that lens. That's probably why you tuned in my damn video. We talking to ghosts. I know that's why you built it. Tried to make us scared of Casper. And now he my best friend. I feel about the stigma. We're all looking through the same thing. If the societal lens is a glass lens, murky to look through, the humanity lens is the blue pair of shades that you put on. And the spiritual lens is the red pair of shades. And there's all different types of shades. It's just the 3 I use. You take a person and let's say y'all go to the Eiffel Tower on a sunny day or something. You put on all different 3 pairs of shades. You looking at the same thing. But one gonna have a blue tint, one gonna have a purple tint, one gonna have it's gonna have you squint. It'll be a little difficult, but you'll still probably see the outline of the point I'm trying to make. We all live here. Disliking somebody because they see something in a shade of blue and you see it in a shade of purple or yellow. Don't even get angry when people live like that or exist like that. Don't even question it. Remember, these shades are on these folks' minds. You can't even grab it. Some folks that won't have a mental consciousness of vibrate high enough to be conscious enough to say, let me take these shades, get a little humanity about myself and just be a decent person and not just judge folks and hate folks just how they just. It's easy to do that. It's not you feeling like you're better than, but in a way, yeah, because if you think like that, you're trash. Point blank period. There's no excuse to it. So who cares about the stigma? The stigma I can see that comes with a straight man openly embracing another gay man in a friendship kind of way publicly. Wow, there's a force of 2 men out here who get along, who got each other back. Gay boy ain't gonna let nobody mess with his straight friend ain't gonna let nobody mess with the gay boy. Well, 2 men out here, that's a duo. Okay? That's all I think of it as. Don't fuck with them. Ain't no, but do you think they did it? Societal lens, you damn. It's the only way you're gonna see it. You're gonna have to break it down like that every time. Yeah, it's a terrible way to think. I see people for who they are. When I talk to you, I don't care how you look, how you dress, how you out with nothing. I'm listening, I'm looking. We are people who come from different stuff and think we know everything and don't know nothing. Person you can truthfully please, like without a shadow of a doubt, that you have full control over, is your dang on self. Please yourself enough to not even worry about that. It's up to our generation to, do I believe that society is going to be hunky-dory and completely switched? No, I don't think society is completely changed. I think they shift over time with changing thinking patterns and just how people look at stuff. Who knows, maybe in 50 years' time, it's not a question of who is friends with who and who is cool with who or sleeping with who. Like, the people who are questioning it are the outliers. Like, girl, calm down, go sit down, throw a pie at her. Let these people live. This is our one chance on earth. You better live it how you want to. You want to learn how to live like a legend. They can't start talking about how really legendary you are until you die. So if you want to know after you die, they're going to talk about you being a legend. Do everything you want to in this life. That's legendary. Do it exactly how you do it, by your beat, by your decision, by your march, with good conscience, raised right, humanity, decency. Boys out here real scared to be expressive. Girls out here scared to put on a certain thing or let these folks live how they live. Fuck everybody that got a stigma problem. Fuck. Yeah. But remember to love yourself and be yourself unapologetically. And remember to carry yourself like royalty. If you do that, these folks gonna respect you. Until next time, what pair of shades are you wearing?